watch.
The fallout continues from the president's comments about calling Gold Star families as we await the return of a South Florida soldier killed in action, as Glenna just talked about.
Meanwhile, President Trump also tackling health care, declaring Obamacare to be virtually dead.
Local 10's D.C. Bureau Chief Ross Palumbo joining us live now from the White House with the latest details. Ross.
Well, Lori and Calvin, there is now possibly a new deal on health care, but as you say, the fallout from those comments tonight continues. Now a former attorney general telling the president to, quote, stop the damn lying.
So the traditional way, if you look at President Obama and other presidents, most of them didn't make calls.
The president speaking out again today after he politicized the deaths of 4 soldiers in Niger, including South Florida's LaDavid Johnson.
A lot of them didn't make calls.
President Obama, Bush, and Clinton's teams all saying that's simply not true. Former Attorney General Eric Holder tweeting, stop the damn lying, you're the president. Now Trump speaking on radio, bringing up the death of General John Kelly's son.
I don't know. I mean, you could ask General Kelly, did he get a call from Obama?
It's a hard call to receive.
Meanwhile, the brother of one soldier says he's still waiting for the call. The president was scheduled to call Johnson's widow this afternoon.
To receive a call from the President of the United States, the leader of the free world, is a great honor, and I think it's a great sentiment of respect.
The president also meeting with the Prime Minister of Greece today, speaking on Obamacare.
Obamacare is virtually dead.
And minutes later in the Rose Garden, saying he is on board with a new deal in the Senate to keep the very payments the president ordered to end just days ago.
Yes, we have been involved, and this is a short-term deal because we think ultimately block grants going to the states is going to be the answer. That's a very good solution. We think it's going to not only save money, but give people much better health care.
Well, good afternoon.
Trump also now saying Congressman Tom Marino will not be drug czar, all after news that Marino has ties to Big Pharma amid a deadly national opioid epidemic. The president tweeting, he's withdrawing his name. Tom is a fine man and a great congressman.
He didn't want to have even the perception of a conflict of interest with drug companies or, frankly, insurance companies.
And breaking news to tell you about tonight regarding the third version of the Trump travel ban. Lori and Calvin, a federal judge in Hawaii has just blocked that version. This would restrict travel from 8 countries. The ban will go into effect, though, for 2 of those countries beginning tomorrow. That includes North Korea and Venezuela.
And Ross, you mentioned at the top a possible new health care deal. But how close are they?
Well, they are close in principle. This plan was developed by a top Republican and Democrat in the Senate. Now, this still has to go for approval in the Senate. But I can tell you, Chuck Schumer just spoke a few minutes ago on the Senate floor. He appears to be on board. And as you heard from the president in the Rose Garden, he appears on board as well.
Okay, Ross Palumbo, live with the latest. A very busy day on Capitol Hill. We'll get back with you in about an hour.
Tracking the